Welcome to this new video. In this tutorial I'll explain to you how you can create more than one output in Kontakt. Maybe you've already seen some videos of my Midi basic series. In this series I explain to you how Midi works in general. I talk about the different sample players, we talk about expression, modulation, and so on. So in one of the videos when I talked about multiple instruments in Kontakt, I created more than one instrument in Kontakt. And maybe some of you, by following the video, had a problem that they only had one output here. The problem with Kontakt is you have to create those more outputs before you can use them. But the good thing is, once you've created them, you don't have to do that step over and over again. So I'm going to show you how to do that. You click on that floppy disk over here, and you go to Outputs. At the moment I can already see my outputs. As soon as I turn that off, I don't see them anymore. So maybe you don't see them, you have to enable them first. Now you can see all those outputs I've created here, the same outputs I can choose when I load my multiple instruments. But you probably only have that one output here and maybe one or two aux channels. So what we do now is we click on the plus sign here, and now you have the option to create more than one output. So Midi in general allows you to create up to 16 outputs per instrument. So it makes sense to have 16 outputs over here. So I changed that to 16. And then I want to have 2 channels per output because I'm working in stereo, not in mono. Meaning if you change that here to 1, you can create mono outputs, but I would suggest to you to leave it in stereo. Then you have to say to Kontakt on which output it has to start. So I want it to start on stereo 1. This is why I choose that here. And then you have 2 more options which I highly recommend to you. When you check the first box, you define that Kontakt overrides the already existing channels. So you probably have already some output channels there. I highly recommend to you to override them because then you don't mess around with the configuration you already have. So we click that here. The second box says that Kontakt turns this into your default configuration, meaning every time you reopen Kontakt, you still have those 16 channels you have created and you don't have to do those steps again. So this is also highly recommended. And if you're done with that, that's it. You just click OK. Then Cubase notifies you that you made some changes and that it was saved as default. That's okay. And now you will see your outputs you've created on the Outputs tab, and you can start creating your own customized routing from your instruments into your DAW, and you can modify and change your instruments individually. So this is how you create more than one outputs in Kontakt. If you like what I'm doing, it would be wonderful if you subscribe to my channel. Thanks for watching and see you again.